Welcome to the second episode of Cooking with Chef Charlie. Today we're going to be making a apple brine pork tenderloin topped with a roasted apple and pineapple glaze. So first thing you're going to do with a pork tenderloin, pork is originally always tender. It's tender anyway. The loin of the pork is really tender, so you don't have to brine it as much. I'm going to show you guys how to make a brine to brine the pork and make it even tender. So if you want to take a look at what I got here for the brine, so I got a pot with some water boiling in it. I'm going to add some spices to the water to make the brine. Apple juice, because we're making apple pork, a bay leaf, peppercorns. You want a little spice there, we put a little red pepper flakes, a little salt and pepper, about half a cup of brown sugar, about a half a cup of regular sugar, and a little soy sauce.
And that's your brine.
And that's your brine. And once it simmers, comes to a boil, then you take this brine and you pour it over ice to cool it down, because you can't put a hot brine over meat to cook it, and you want to cook brine. You want the flavor to penetrate the meat, so you want to cook your brine cook your brine and cool it down, and then pour it over the meat. So I got some ice here to cool the brine down before it gets too hot. So I'm going to pour this over the ice. And that's going to melt the ice, and to make the brine that goes over the pork loin. Here's a pork loin that I trimmed. Got it nice and trimmed for you guys and everything. So you cool down the brine. Say the brine is cooled down. This is the pork loin. I got it nice and tender. Turn it off from most of the fat so you guys can all nothing but meat. You can eat this from end to end. So you take your brine. So when you brine something, the brine has to, the meat that you're brining has to be submerged in the brine, or it won't penetrate the meat. So say this is brine. You take your brine, pour it over the meat, and let this sit in your refrigerator for up to 24 hours. Once you take it out the brine, you have to dry it really good before you move to the next step. So I have one that is dried already.
It's a flavor bath.
Flavor bath.
And
this is the finished product after you finish brining it. Nice and brown. It's got the soy and the brown sugar and all brined in it and everything, so you can still eat from end to end. Once you dry it and let it gets nice and dry, you take your pan and you sear it off. Put a little butter in your pan. Butter is always good. Put butter in your pan, let it melt a little bit. And you want to make sure you sear the pork on all sides. That's our pan, sear it up. Get it nice and charred. Nice and charred all the way around on all sides.
that's where the magic happens.
So you can't finish the pork in the pan. So what you have to do is you mark it on all sides, then you finish it in the oven. And so that's what we're going to do with this one. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to make the sauce in the pan, and then we're going to plate it up and we're going to eat it. Yum. Once you have it in the pan, you get it nice and seared. You can sear it all the way around. You keep the juices inside and a nice brine. Get a nice brown color on there. That's caramelization. Then you want to take it to the oven and finish in the oven. And once I get them out of the oven, we come back and we slice it up and plate it and we eat it. Okay? Pork nice and tender, seared all sides around. Pork's got to be up to 155 or above so you can eat it. So right now I'm going to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. We're going to take it out, let it rest for 5 minutes, and then we're going to cut it. So now the pork goes in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes. Make sure you check the timer and check the temperature on the oven, because you don't want to overcook it, you don't want to dry it out a little bit. Alright, now the 10 minutes is up. We're going to take the pork out of the oven. It's really nice and brown and juicy and outside, and crispy in the middle. Perfect pork. Did you see the caramelization on the pork? It made sauteed in the skillet first, made the caramelization on the outside, kept all the juices in the inside. Nice and pork. Now we're gonna go and let it rest for about 10 minutes, slice them up, put them on a plate, and we'll start eating. Now we have our pork, get out the oven, get it over in our station, we'll let it rest. Be resting now for about 2 minutes, let it rest for about 3 more minutes. While it's resting, I'm gonna make the sauce for the pork in this pan. So, to start the sauce, we're gonna add just a little butter. About a tablespoon of brown sugar. Make it 2 tablespoons. I like mine a little sweet. About 3 ounces of apple juice. A little honey, sweeten a little even more.
Magical.
Some soy sauce. And then cease resistance, roasted apples. This is the key to the whole dish. Roasted apples and pork. Let it all simmer a little bit. And that's your sauce. You know what they say, butter is always better, right? So I always put a little more butter in mine at the end. Let it melt in there and get the silkiness to the sauce. A little butter, let it melt in there. Pork is still resting. We got about another minute or so on our pork while it's resting. And the pork rests all the way because you don't want any juices running out of it when you cook it, when you cut it. So while the sauce is simmering here, keep it nice and low simmer, kind of thick there with the butter I just put in there. Turn up the flame a little bit. Let's get our pork off and put it on the board. It should be resting really well right now. Let it rest on the board a little bit more.
Beautiful.
All right. Sauce is getting there. It's simmering really good. It's got a nice rolling boil. You want to turn it down just a little bit. I think it's time for the slicing of the pork. So here at the club, we try to slice it about 1 to 2 inch thick slices per order. So I'm trying to do that here for you guys to see how we do it here at the club. I would start on the long end of the pork. I'm gonna let this always slice away from your body. You slice this way, you might take a chance for cutting yourself. So. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, nice medium rare pork here. And we got our pork all sliced. Apples are simmering. Let's put our plate together. So what I brought today to accomplish the pork today is we're gonna add some buttermilk mashed potatoes, and I got some green bean bundle. And it's gonna be complemented with the pork. Take our mashed potatoes, smear it on the plate just a little bit, like that.
Gonna show us how to make it look pretty?
Yeah, we're gonna show you guys how to make it look pretty. And then take your pork, put it right up next to it, just like so. All right. Then you take your apples. Right on the pork. Right on the pork. Take your green bean bundle that we made. And you can go right next to it. Always make the plate look nice and pretty.
What'd you tie those green beans up with?
I tied those green beans up with a leek. I took a green leek and I steamed it a little bit, and then I tied up the bundles. Then I'm gonna garnish it with a little bit of crispy fried onions. And there you have it.
Wow.
Roast pork tenderloin with roasted apples, buttermilk mashed potatoes, and green bean bundle. Here at the Royal Country Club. Good eating.
And this is available on the takeout menu, right?
This is available on the takeout menu. You can get it tomorrow if you guys want to order it. And it's a wonderful dish. We make it in the house. It's nothing we make pre-made. We make it here. And it's full of flavor. Anybody can do it. You can do it at home. If you have any questions, give me a call, give me an email. And feel free to answer any questions you may have. Try it. Kids might like it. Kids might like to try it. It's a good dish to have. And good eating.